They just don't have any.
This is Dion with his boss at work. Oh my god, this is Dion with his boss at work.
Oh no!
Dude, she's actually that tall though.
Oh my
That's
god.
insane.
No, that has
that
to
would
be
be
edited,
scary.
bro. What the fuck?
Oh, creep.
Anyways, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
Great. How are
Great.
you?
Smacking.
I'm good. I'm good.
Fantastical.
Welcome to Power Creep.
You.
Today we're going to be talking about esports and other things relating to video games. Dion,
Esports.
what's going on in esports? What's crazy in the gaming community out there?
Crack-a-lackin'.
Well, we got.
How ranked are you? Where are you right now?
Man,
He's
right
tier
now
one.
I'm not even playing. I'm not. man, look, I'm not even playing ranked right now, man. I'm just
Oh, really?
taking a little break from ranked, you know.
No, I would take a
Specifically
little
in
bit better.
Valorant, right? I feel like we should probably
Valorant.
clarify.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for Valorant for sure.
Yes.
Well, I mean, esports in
Okay,
general right now
alright.
is just kind of
Yeah.
downhill,
well, that's
right?
the beauty of it. You can just be talking
Yeah.
about any of the games and it makes sense.
Esport,
For sure
esports
for
is hard on
Valorant,
your-
but
on you.
League right now, I know League just came out with this 2v2 thing that's popping off hard.
Yes.
Haven't played it. Don't know anything about it other
It's
than the
so
fact that I know
much
it exists.
fun.
Yeah?
Quick editor's update. The 2v2v2v2 mode, known as League of Legends Arena, has unfortunately ended as of August 26th. However, there are rumblings that they may bring it back. We're going to keep discussing it in the episode because hopefully if they do bring it back, this will become important again.
It's so
Have you
much
played
fun.
with someone you know?
Yeah,
Who'd you
yeah,
play
yeah.
with?
So I played with like at least 3 or 4 different people. And you can't really go as like a support character because I was playing with a new friend and I was going as like a sort of offense, rapid firing attack sort of character. I was playing as Xayah, for anybody listening that knows the champion Xayah. And then my new friend went as Emilio, who is like a healer and he doesn't really have any attacks. So if I die, we both die. We both lose. So you kind of have to try your best to go as like mostly offense characters, or if you are going to go as a support character of some sort, make sure that they have like a good bit of damage and whatnot, or like can really buff up the other champion or friend you're playing with.
Like, what is the objective of it then? Is it just an all-out brawl? Like, it's just kick
Yeah.
the shit out of the opponent? Really?
Yeah,
like,
so
just
it's
charge
like
them and
it's 4 teams.
you don't have to capture anything? Okay.
No, it's really just like
Okay.
4 teams, each with 2 people, and you just like each round. It's like
So
a team
you are
versus a
fighting
team.
3 other teams? Oh, okay. One
Yes,
at a
but
time,
one
or
at
you
a
take all
time.
3? Okay, so
Yeah.
tournament style, like brackety.
Yeah, one at a time,
Okay.
and then it's like 1 through 4th placement. Whoever survives the longest wins. Whoever keeps dying the most gets immediately gets
Okay,
eliminated
so
and is in
you
last
are
place.
playing another team. Another team is playing a different team, and you guys keep going until somebody
Yeah,
gets
it
the
goes
most.
it goes like each round, like you get matched up with another.
Oh,
team.
okay. So it is like a tournament.
It's a
okay,
bracket
Yeah.
system,
gotcha.
okay.
But it's a lot of fun
Cool,
because
that
it's
sounds
kind
neat.
of it's kind of like a quick game mode sort of thing.
Yeah, how long is it?
I want to take it to say it takes less than like 5 minutes or something for each round.
Wow,
So like, because
cool.
it's
Wow.
pretty quick because it's just 2
Thank
people
God.
versus 2
That
people.
is the thing League
Is it
has
faster
needed
than
for a
ARAM?
hot minute is a good,
Something quick.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
You can
it's
play-
probably shorter than playing in. I feel like it's
I'll watch
shorter than
break.
playing in ARAM. Because sometimes ARAMs can go really long, but it's a similar like time level of playing like a Swift play on Valorant. I mean, the
It's
team
about that
formatting is
fast-paced, too.
different, but it's really fun, and it's like, although it's kind of competitive and tournament style in some sense, it's because it happens so quickly. I don't feel much pressure or anything from
Yeah.
it, I guess. If you lose, like me and Nihad were playing it and we kept losing, but it was fine. We were fine because everything was just happening so quickly, and we were like, you know what, this is fun, it's fine. So yeah, it's fun, it's quick. I really enjoy it. I wonder if, because it is only for a limited time, I think they're having this game mode
Oh, that's
available
dumb.
both for this and for TFT, which TFT is like board planning based. I don't know how to explain TFT. It's like if you took cards but instead of cards, you replace them with champions. And you lay them out on a board and everything. But
I mean,
there's
I've heard the 2v2 mode is like pulling back so many players. It's creating such a buzz. So for them to just make a limited time thing and pull it away is like so self-destructive.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
But they
like,
would do that. They would do that.
They would. It's Riot. Everybody was, for the most part, like counting down the days to when the game mode would become available. But it's not confirmed or anything that it would be a permanent sort of game mode. But I think people are hoping it would be. But as you play it, you'll notice that there are some like kinks or glitches and stuff that probably still need some fine tuning and fixing. If it's temporary now, at least like if they're going to cancel or take it back, maybe like there's some stuff about it they would improve on and work on fixing, and then hopefully it'll come back as like a permanent game mode, because it's a lot of fun. Like I personally really enjoy it, especially like sometimes you might only have one other person to play with and you don't want to enter into a lobby of complete other randoms in like an ARAM or a normal League game, and so V2 with just one other friend of yours that's available, I think is a perfect game mode for that. It's just fun, quick, enjoyable. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Who's our like biggest resident expert leaguer that we know?
Lana.
Angel. Why me? Like
Really?
in this
Lana's the
game,
expert.
here?
Out of
right
everyone
here?
we know.
Out of everyone we know right now, Lana's the expert.
Lana.
No,
For sure.
no, not
Really?
me.
Wow.
Not me. Literally not me.
Lana,
this
the
moment,
resident
Lana
It's
is.
probably
leaguer.
Angel, dude.
No,
I think
it's
it's
1000% is
Okay.
Angel.
Angel is
He's
the
been
legend.
playing
We should, like-
since day one.
He's been playing for a
So
minute.
for like the 2v2 mode then, who are some of the strongest champions that we should recommend?
I have no idea. I think like because it's only been out for what, like maybe 2 weeks,
Yeah.
probably less. So I think people are still trying other people out. And the
Hold up,
thing
you got
is,
Angel's number? Just call him and ask. Just find out. If he's the guy that has the know-how, let's just see if he can just give us some recommendations.
I can message him real quick. He's really good about like responding on Discord
Yeah.
and stuff real quickly.
Okay, that's cool.
But I will say, like, we can make recommendations, but ultimately everybody has a preference on who they
Everyone
want to play.
has a
Like,
different play style,
here's
yeah.
the thing about me. I only like playing hot girls on League of Legends.
I feel the same
Respectable.
way.
Anything else is boring.
I love playing as hot
Exactly.
females in video games.
If you say Aatrox or, I don't know, Gangplank or something is recommended for 2v2s, I'm not going to play them.
Yeah.
Those
they're
are
not a hot babe.
No.
Yeah, because that's not
exactly.
as fun. I mean, they might dominate, but in the 2v2 matches that you played, who would you say was the most popular opponent?
For me personally, you are given a chance and opportunity to ban champions when you first go into champion select and everything.
What does that mean?
And so you pick a champion, like a character to play, right? So before you lock in who you want to play as in the game, before it goes into that like specific champion select, right before that, you are given the choice to ban a champion, which means you ban other players, including yourself, to play this champion. The first time I played, I was going up against an Aatrox in one of the other teams, and they were bothering me so much. I just like could not get any damage in. It was really rough.
So you banned that bitch.
Yeah, so
Banned.
moving forward, I would always ban Aatrox. Okay, so I just heard back from Angel. This
Oh my
is
gosh.
interesting to
Hot
me.
news in. Let's see what it takes.
So
Resident
breaking
Leaguer
news.
Angel.
Breaking news.
Like top tier champions right now on the new 2v2 game mode are Heimerdinger, Zyra, Ivern, and Annie. Interesting. Annie and Ivern I can see, because with Annie and Ivern, they can like summon an additional buddy. So like Ivern has Daisy, which is this big, muscly like woodland creature. So I don't know how to describe Daisy. She's just, I think, made of wood or something.
Okay, here's
And
the
then
only thing that
Annie
matters.
has-
Is she hot?
True.
Is she hot,
Is
babe?
she hot?
True.
Is she a hot babe?
Maybe
If
to
she's
trees.
not hot, then you can't play as her, and then she doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Maybe
But
to
she's
trees.
Maybe the trees?
Well,
Are you into trees, bro? Oh, nymphs.
Tree nymphs?
Do you want to
Isn't that what
look
it's
up-
called?
Sexy ass
Ivan
trees.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I describe that as that's a woman.
No, that's Ivern. Ivern, and
Oh
then
yeah, this is Ivan the Green Father.
Ivern and Daisy. No, Daisy is like his support character thing that he summons.
See. No, I don't think I would say that. I don't think I'd go.
Oh, she's made of rocks,
so
not
far.
wood. Okay, Ivern is
I don't
made of
think
wood.
I'd go
though.
so far. Oh, she's got little flowers though.
But she's so sweet. We love Daisy.
Just
I don't know.
on
Let's see if we can
DeviantArt.
see a back pic. We haven't seen behind yet.
Oh, shit.
Please, no, we can't do Daisy. Why are people doing Daisy like this? Why are people doing Ivern
Why are
like
people
this?
with Ivan like that? Yeah. What's up with Ivan right there?
Hey, yo.
This looks like the porn that Groot looks up.
Probably.
No, Groot. Oh my gosh. But yeah,
Groot's a
Ivern can
bad
summon
man.
Daisy, and then Annie has Tibbers, which is this like massive teddy bear.
Oh, yeah, I know about Tibbers.
So yes, Tibbers. We love Tibbers.
Man, whenever you name off these League characters, I just...
I am so lost right
Dude,
now.
tell me about it, bro.
I'm looking
Oh,
around
yeah.
like it's
This
a magical
is-
book or something right now.
This just goes out right. This whole conversation right now goes out to all my League of Legends nerds that knows what I'm talking about. You know who you are. You understand what I'm talking about.
Are there any like League of Legends, what are they called? Heroes or whatever?
Champions.
Champion? Okay, so are there any that are like in Valorant?
I don't think
Oh
there's any
no,
Blade
no!
Nah.
Just because they both
Different
like happen to be
universes.
under Riot, they're also two very different
Okay,
games.
all right.
Like-
This is how
Every
I
week they did a
not.
crossover, though.
I just showed you guys how much I know
They
about
would
this
do
shit
that.
because like
They
I don't
they
know
very well could do a crossover.
that's what I thought. It
would
was
be
like
fun.
they're from the same universe or whatever you call it.
No. League has the one Netflix anime that everyone loves.
I still haven't
Arcane.
finished that.
Arcane.
Is that an anime?
It's animated at
and-
least.
Yeah, I mean, you can call it that. I mean,
I don't know if it's actually made by a Japanese studio and it's not based on a manga.
Nah, I don't
so
think that's
I don't know.
They're making
But
a
like-
Demon Souls anime.
Really?
Yeah, I just
Like a
saw
new
it.
The
season?
I saw that.
Castlevania anime, like on Netflix
I
too.
saw- I
Is
saw
it the
that
same
one.
studio as Castlevania?
I-
Because that one actually turned out really well too.
I'm not sure, but
And I feel like they
all I
would
know
is
is
that
that
Demon Souls?
all I know is that it's a Japanese
They
studio
do.
making.
Oh,
Demon
it's a
Souls.
Japanese studio. Okay.
Making Demon Souls, yeah. So that's gonna be
Huh.
interesting.
I think if there were to be some sort of crossover, it would be on League of Legends. Actually, okay, here's how I could see each game referencing the other game. So for League of Legends, I could see certain champions being given Valorant character skins, because that's a thing that League does. Is that for each champion there's different skins or costumes and outfits and whatnot that you can have. Some of them have like reference, like there's a whole like a Sailor Moon what is it? Like the Star Guardian skins. I think those are kind of like hinting to Sailor Moon. If anybody remembers or has seen the anime Gurren Lagann, there's certain champions that have skins that are like inspired by that anime.
Okay. Not directly
cool.
like licensing it though.
No.
But just inspired.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of that Sly Cooper one that Neon showed me.
Yeah, I was about
Oh
to say
yeah,
that.
there was a Sly Cooper
got Sly
one.
Cooper.
I think it was maybe Twitch that had that skin. And it was really, really cool. But yeah, I could see that happening if they wanted to reference Valorant on League. And if they wanted to reference League on Valorant, I feel like they would do that in the form of like little buddies, like the keychains or whatever that you attach to your weapons on Valorant. But you also
They had
have
that one
the-
sword too.
Yeah, they also do like the banners, Dion, that you put for your profile and whatnot.
Yeah.
On Valorant.
Their
Yes,
player card?
they have some of those that are League of Legends characters. Like they have Jinx.
Oh yeah, the Jinx Sheriff, and then her player card. They got like 2 player cards for Jinx.
Yeah, I think they did that after Arcane came out.
I should have got that, man. I missed
really
out so
good.
bad on that.
I still haven't seen that shit.
It's really Arcane the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it. It's pretty good though.
It's really good.
I mean,
if
it
y'all
looks like they
wanna
really
watch
put a lot
through
of
it,
love and talent into it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
and
know.
it's so well made, literally. Because I think we all know as gamers, there's been quite a history of like either shows or movies that have come out that are directly based on video games that are just straight up bad.
Yeah. Just cashing in a check.
Exactly. But so this one, when it came out and it was clear that it was so well made, it was such a huge deal. First of all, for fans that like know the lore, because each champion has lore behind them, seeing like bits of their lore and stuff that were honored was a huge deal for them. Seeing how well the animation was made, how the story was written and everything, all of it was just so beautifully well done. So it just, I think, as excited as people were as fans of the video game to see that, it was also just like seeing that in that form of media and entertainment being done so well was such a huge deal, because historically there's not a good history of video game movies and shows.
I think that might be in the past now. You know,
Yes.
I don't know if you guys saw the Twisted Metal trailer. Did you guys see that? For the Twisted Metal, there's a TV show coming out, and it has Anthony Mackie.
Is it actually gonna be as dark?
Well, look, dude, literally look at it. Like, when we're done, look at it, and you're gonna think this is gonna be the biggest piece of dog shit when it comes to a TV show. But
like
it literally, like, you can literally search it up. It's literally reviewing really well right now. So apparently, yeah, I was like surprised as fuck when I saw that. So I was like,
I feel like video game shows have done better than movies so far. Though there haven't been as many attempts, and all of the attempts have been a lot more recent.
Yeah, so
that has helped.
Did that video game adaptation curse end? Or
I feel like it has. I feel like there's too many now, and there's too much of a mainstream care for video games that it actually, the love is put in enough. I mean,
besides
it depends still, because like, look, the Assassin's Creed movie was trash. The Uncharted movie was trash. The Halo TV show was hot garbage. One of the worst shows I've ever seen. But The Last of Us was amazing.
Yes.
I actually finished it this
Super
past
Mario
weekend.
movie was fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think I finished The Last of Us.
You have to, bro.
I am so in love with the Last of Us series.
I think we stopped at what was it? Bill's backstory, no?
That's way
time
too
in
early.
Florida.
That's how early in you are.
Dude, it gets
Bro,
good.
that's like episode 3.
Okay,
dude.
I will say I kept sharing it in the Discord every week when I watch it and stuff. So you just didn't join.
Well, I always had work those days. I really had work those days.
They announced season 2, so we're for sure gonna rewatch.
Oh, season 2 ain't coming out until like 2026, bro.
It's okay. I will be patient. I will wait for Papi Pedro Pascal. I love him so much.
But before the season 2 comes out, play the second game. If you haven't.
That's true. I need to do that.
I'm waiting until I get a PS5 so I can play it for like the full experience.
Oh, it'll be on PC, bro. Just wait.
You think so?
Yeah. Dude, the way that they're going on with these, the way they're going on with these releases on PC, it'll be there soon.
Yeah.
Man, I saw that Ratchet and Clank, bro.
I could have never thought I'd see the day.
Such a good game.
Never thought I'd see the day Ratchet and Clank on PC, bro.
That's insane.
What? Ratchet and Clank on PC?
That was such a good game too. I remember I played in Jorge. I think you and I both played it at the same time, and I'm normally not one that will replay games, especially immediately. But that was a game that I was I had so much fun playing. I just immediately started replaying it right after because it was just, it's so well done and just such a good time.
It's good. It's really good. It's really good. I don't know. We have to see still because there's still a God of War TV show coming out with Amazon Prime, and then a Horizon Zero Dawn TV show.
This isn't necessarily a video game adaptation, but
they're making all
like
type
Lord
of
of the
video
Rings,
games.
Rings of Power wasn't all that great. Like it didn't really understand the assignment.
I'll give you that
even
one.
though it wasn't.
I'll give
but
you
I
that
would I felt like that's kind of in the same vein of the video game adaptations, where it like took a really big IP and didn't really understand it, and so it kind of butchered it. Like it was pretty. It was a very pretty. You could tell a lot of money went into it, but it was like you don't get this IP.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with it? But Last of Us had the writers of the game writing the show. Shocker. That means they understand the tone and the vibe and the underlying message.
You know who didn't do that?
Something like
Uncharted
Avatar,
didn't do that
Last
shit.
Airbender movie?
Uncharted
yeah,
did not.
Uncharted 100% did not understand. The Assassin's Creed movie 100% did not understand what the actual tone and message of the series is.
Hold up. Let me rant about
the
that.
same plot, and the same plot could be like the tone and the emotions behind it could be a revenge thriller, or the same plot could be a romance comedy. It's literally by how you deliver like the lines and shoot it, and like, you know, how you set things up. So they just butchered that with Assassin's Creed. Jorge, please.
Dude, let me
take it
rant
away.
about that real quick. I'm gonna look at my camera while I say this. Fuck whoever made that movie, simply because like it makes no sense to me. How are you gonna make a movie about Assassin's Creed, and the whole point about Assassin's Creed is going back in time, right? When we only got like 10 minutes of runtime of us being back in time in Spain. And the best part of the whole movie was when you're back in time, because there were some really good action sequences, really good parkour sequences. It was just awesome. But then you go back into the present time, and it's just a bunch of boring ass dialogue, just stupid. It's like, dude, I remember.
It's all this weird geopolitical sci-fi bullshit that has nothing to do with anything.
I literally went to go watch that day
in that
one
movie.
on my birthday. I went to go watch that day one. I was excited as fuck, and I left so disappointed. It was the worst birthday of my life.
Remember how awful the Animus was in that?
That movie was terrible, bro.
Bro, the Animus,
made no
are you
sense.
serious? It's like this freaking thing that looks like it came from
Parkour
Saw,
machine.
and it's like sticks on the
Yeah,
back
seriously.
of your neck.
Jorge, you know what it looked like? You know, at like any major metropolitan city has a large mall, and typically in them they have those shitty like bungee jumping things for kids set up in it.
Oh my.
You know, and you'll see a kid, like they'll put an 8-year-old in it, and they'll jump really high, and they'll just on some stupid bungee thing run by like some stoned out of their mind 19-year-old at the mall. Yeah, you should never put your children in it, but every time I see it, there's always someone's kid doing backflips on it.
I actually did that once. I tried to do a backflip,
sure
but
I
I
did too. It
couldn't.
looks fun.
And my auntie, she paid for me to do that. She was just laughing at me because I couldn't do a backflip. I was trying so hard, but I couldn't.
Oh yeah, that for whatever reason was their inspiration for the Animus in Assassin's Creed the movie. I don't know why.
Look, here's the thing.
Made any sense, but
here's the thing. When it comes to video game adaptations, you have a template already made. When you look at a adaptation for everything, anything, there is already a template made for that. You don't have to go and try to rewrite something, especially if it's something that's really good. Like for Assassin's Creed, you didn't have to go and make a new Animus. Why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to go and change something different when it's just someone sitting in the back of a chair and putting
Matrix
on some
style getting
stuff?
jacked in. I feel like that might have been it. They were like, we don't want to look too much like the Matrix.
There's no.
You don't.
No
Yeah,
reason
exactly. They didn't need to reinvent the wheel because they made it look stupid.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with the Uncharted movie. Why'd you guys have to go and change the backstories of all these beloved characters when they were already good? Why did you have to do all that? Why? No one was like that. Yeah, they changed their backstories, bro.
There is no reason for
wow.
Nathan Drake in those movies to be motivated to be a thief and treasure hunter. The way they portray his backstory, his characterization and personality through Tom Holland, that guy should be a fucking history teacher at a local high school. There should be no reason that guy should be globetrotting and stealing guns from people. He doesn't have the personality or the backstory for it because they changed it.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you doing here, man? Why would this guy ever be a international treasure hunter?
So what was his backstory in the like original game then?
A lot more tragic.
Yeah,
go with that.
pretty much.
Okay.
But his mom was a treasure hunter and all that stuff. And so, yeah, they were orphaned, him and Sam, Nathan and Sam. But they pretty much got that inspiration from their mom because they have that in their genes pretty much. That sort of exploration. But like, they kind of...
shit, that sounds way better than the movie.
Dude, like, this is what I'm saying.
The
like,
movie was so trash.
You have 4 games. 4 mainline games. And you go and change something up. Dude, you have 4 games.
Excuse you. 5.
I'm sorry, I forgot about Golden Abyss. I don't count that as a main game, but
it is.
No, 4.
No, Golden Abyss is like 25 hours. It's a very good game. It's long and it's canon. So sorry.
It is canon. Okay. I don't know when does it happen? Like between what game?
Earlier. It's like 10 years before the first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's like a prequel. Can I
Yeah.
also say they did
Him and
Sully's
Sully aren't as
character
close, but it's a
dirty
really
in
good
that movie
backstory
too?
for Sully. It's cool. Yeah.
Dude, fuck Mark Wahlberg.
Wait, so
Literally,
he's
so
playing
bad.
himself?
It's supposed to be some kind of Magnum PI, Tom Selleck looking guy, and they go with Mark Wahlberg. The dude can't even grow facial hair. Like, he can get jacked beyond belief, but he cannot grow a single strand of fur on his
Yeah,
face.
also Dion.
Why would you cast him as fucking
Dion,
the
they gave
hairiest
him-
man alive, aka?
He didn't have a mustache the whole movie until the end.
Like,
Damn.
And it was a post-credit
Credit.
scene, bro.
It was like a throwaway.
A post-credit
Isn't that
scene.
It was a throwaway.
Is that like
it was
his
a-
main thing, his mustache?
Yes, even
Pretty
when
much.
he met Nathan, he met him in Colombia. He literally had a mustache when he met him.
Yeah, Sully has he was born with a mustache. His name is Sully. He goes by Sully.
Yeah, dude. Like,
He's never not had facial hair.
I'm pretty sure it's
the
like
way
a
it is.
spin off the real Sully, the one that.
Like when he was born as an infant, the first day he was covered in chest, back, and shoulder hair. Cause his name is Sully.
I mean, that is a,
I don't
like,
know. I don't
that's
know
a
what else to
manly
tell you.
name.
Leon. It should never have been played by Marky Mark Wahlberg.
he made the character so dislikable, you know? Whereas Sully is more of like a father figure and stuff in the video game series, and we all love him. I did not love Sully in that movie, though.
No, he was like a bro.
If anything, yeah, and just an
What's up,
annoying
bro?
one. Who like stabs you in the back the whole time.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Forms trust issues.
It was
I'm
very
like,
weird. Yeah.
What the?
It was a messy
Yeah.
movie.
Also,
it was a messy movie. That was just
the
cashing a
villain
check.
in that movie, like how it went from like this one guy that you thought was the main villain, it just becomes a completely different person. I thought that was very dumb. Spoiler alert,
messy.
but I don't care because you shouldn't watch that movie.
No, we are saving you the trouble right now.
Play the games.
Yeah.
Play the games.
Yeah, you want to see the
And
movie?
they are
Play
on PC
the
now?
5 games.
Are the first 3 on PC? Are the first 3 on Steam?
I wish.
sadly,
dude.
no.
I wish.
Uncharted is not on anything but Sony right now.
Except
they
the
have
4.
4
They
and
have
like
4 and Lost Legacy. I think that's
Yeah,
a very
wow.
good product. I played those games on the PS5 and 10 out of 10.
I have 4. I just never played it.
I played 4. It was a masterpiece. It
You
was
know,
so much fun.
I just think Sony needs to go and put all the God of Wars on PC, all the Uncharted's on PC, all the Ratchet and Clanks on PC, all Sly Cooper on PC, all Gran
Oh
Turismo.
my God.
Just
Because
they haven't.
'Cause, 4
Besides
4 is
The
still
Last of
PS2.
Us, but The Last of Us is the only one.
yeah,
and I don't even count
they
that.
already
to be
made
honest.
it for PS4, and then I think they ported the PS4 remaster over, right? To PC technically.
No,
'Cause of,
it's
like, the whole
a
stupid-
full remake that they did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah,
they-
because PS3's architecture is bullshit. So
Yeah, they
Because
straight up
doesn't the
remade it.
PS5 have like a different version?
Yeah, PS5 is like a full-on
Yeah.
remake, so like it
Yeah.
looks like The Last of Us 2, but like a bit better.
Last of Us 1 came out originally on
PS3. Yeah.
and then it got a remaster on PS4.
Yes, because the
right?
PS4 came out like a year or two later. I think it was a year later.
Right. It was remastered on PS4, and then did Last of Us 2 come out on PS4, or did it only come out on PS5?
PS4.
It came out on
It
PS4.
came out on PS4.
Yes,
Did
and it came out
on PS4
literally
and
a year
PS5 at the
before
same
the
time.
It only came out a year
Oh,
before
okay.
the PS5 came out, or probably even the
It came out
same
a year
year because it came
before.
out 2020.
So then, yeah, I think it came out really close to it. So then the PS5 comes out.
Yes.
And then they remake The Last of Us.
Part 1.
And they change it Part 1.
Yeah.
And it becomes the Part 1.
Yeah.
Then is there a
prettier
remaster,
graphics.
a remake of Last of Us 2?
They
for PS5?
okay, so this is the funny part. So this actually got leaked earlier. So the composer of The Last of Us, he's a Emmy Award winner. He won a Grammy, I think.
Ooh.
But he's really good. I forgot his name. But he actually leaked on this podcast. He was like, yeah, so on the new Last of Us, that version that we're making, I actually am in the town, and if you come up to me, I'll play a song if you request it. So he just completely just said, oh,
Nice.
yeah, we're making a new version of the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
I'm just
absolutely
adding myself
hilarious.
to
So
it.
it's coming. I can see it coming.
So
but
Last of Us
Okay.
2 remake.
yeah, it
Or
probably won't be a
remaster.
remake, but it'll be a remaster.
God,
It's
tight.
coming.
So yeah, one of those.
It's
Okay.
coming, and
Sweet.
I bet you it's going to PC. I don't think the game that needs a remaster because there's a 60 FPS patch for it right now, and it runs perfect. It like there's no frame dips at all. This really good YouTube tech video analysis people. They're called Digital Foundry. They did a analysis video on it where they literally played the whole game There's only one drop, and it dropped one frame, and it was in a cutscene. But everything else was just 60 FPS the entire. And it makes sense because this was made on PS4.
PS5?
Yeah.
Like running it on PS5.
Yeah, and it's straight
PS4
60
game,
FPS the entire time. And it makes sense because this game came out on the
Quick
PS4.
loading screens?
Yeah,
With the loading screens fine? Okay.
quick loading screens, everything.
Sweet.
And I wasn't expecting anything less, which also makes it weird because the PS4 remaster of the first Last of Us, it also ran 4K 60 on the PS5. So it was like, why did we waste our resources on remaking the first Last of Us when we could have remade Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2? You could have remade other games, you know? Like, there's so many games. Dude, don't even bring that up, bro.
Those games all do need some pretty heavy remakes.
Puts me and Jorge in depression mode.
It is interesting that maybe it is just because The Last of Us blew up more so than any of the other franchises stated, and that's probably why I guess it got a remake so soon after coming out. But you're right, there's so many early PS3 titles that really should have a remake.
Who makes Last of Us?
Naughty Dog,
right?
Naughty Dog.
Okay.
Same people that do Uncharted and
Crash Bandicoot. Which is owned by Microsoft now.
It's Jack and Daxter, isn't it? Naughty Dog.
Yeah, Naughty Dog
does.
they do. Yeah,
that's crazy. They went from Crash Bandicoot to Jack to Uncharted to Last of Us. That's like insane.
Crash Team Racing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they did Jack.
They made some good shit.
Done some stuff.
Jack and Daxter.
I need Infamous to come back though.
Dude, Sucker Punch pisses me off, bro. They make some banger franchises and then they just stop. They're like, all right, let's just stop.
Right?
They said Sly Cooper, okay, perfect. Then just stop. Infamous, okay, stop.
They did Infamous.
They made 3 banger games and just stopped.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you guys ever play the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale? There's Smash
I only saw
Bros.
games of it. I've never played it.
I played it.
It's pretty fun. I played it way more than I played Smash during that generation, just because I had a PS4 and it was out and it was cool. And they just had such a roster of characters that I was like, I've never seen this, like Parappa the Rappa or Parappa the Rappa. I've never played that game. I never even heard of that game. Like, that's the thing.
Parappa the Rappa.
It's like a rhythm based.
Yeah, it's a rhythm game for the PS1.
Game. It's really cute and pretty and has a lot of like personality. And then, Sony during the PS3 era decided we're gonna be dark and gray and moody.
Oh my god!
And not make cool,
pretty
Let's not talk about
like
that, Jim.
Sly
That
and
Jim
Jack.
pisses me
And,
off.
like, they brought Ratchet and Clank back, and I guess now they have Astro's Playroom, which, to be honest, I wish they did more with.
They made one for the VR.
Legendary.
That was their first one. Then they made the PS5 demo. Japan Studio. They're the ones that made like Parappa the Rappa. They made a few other games. They actually made Astro's Playroom. So they're going to. I'm pretty sure they're going to make a full-fledged one.
Kids studio making stuff.
Dude, we completely left
Derailed?
we left the esports.
I've been thinking about it.
Bro, Dion, please talk about Valorant, bro.
Here's the thing. I think we went on this tangent because we can give real quick updates. Dion and I have been watching some streams of tournaments the past few weeks. Dion, if you want to give a quick rundown.
Of the VCT?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, we just had the LCQ happen. Last chance qualifiers for Valorant. This is the spot to make it to Masters for the LA big tournament this year. It's about to happen pretty soon, actually. A lot of teams in the LCQ we thought weren't going to make it. Well, we thought we were going to make it, didn't make it. Sentinels didn't make it, 100 Thieves didn't make it. C9 didn't make it, surprisingly. They're like the best ranking team in NA. They just didn't make it. But the team that went 0-9 throughout the whole season made it. They won the whole tournament.
Oh my god.
They're just smashing through all the teams. I think they lost maybe one game.
Which team was this again?
This was Crew. Crew is the 0-9 team. And they had a complete turnaround.
That's cool.
That's amazing though.
Everybody was just firing you off. Everybody just had their moments.
Yeah.
The whole team just synced in.
Dion and I watched the 100 Thieves versus Sentinels
game
together though.
That game is heartbreaking.
No, genuinely, because right before that, we were talking about, and Dion was paying attention to tweets and stuff about this on Twitter of how, if 100 Thieves loses, their whole roster will have to change, and we got into this discussion of how it's kind of terrifying thinking about, their jobs that are at stake.
Your job's on the line.
If they lose this one game. And it's so sad, especially if you are somebody that pays attention to these players already for quite a bit of time and you see how talented they are and skilled and everything. But if they lose this one game, you don't know if they're going to be there.
Yeah, they might not be playing together next season, and we still don't know right now.
No, we don't. But they tweeted.
I think roster maintenance is supposed to happen like pretty soon. So I think after like Champions or Masters, my bad, we'll see.
Champions will take place from August 6th through 26th.
Oh dang!
That's so it's happening very soon.
That's a long.
That's like what, 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
20
that's like
days.
March Madness crunch time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The whole like season for Valorant was like each week they had like a game, so they just had to keep coming back. And then they had like a super week.
Yeah.
Super week they had like 3 or 4 games, and it's pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, is the Valorant community okay? Are they doing roids? Seems like they have to be doing steroids, like straight into their fingers to keep up with this.
Man, honestly, a lot of them complain about like burnout and stuff.
Dude, they probably have one of these, and they're probably just doing this like in their sleep, just to keep those fingers.
Probably.
Oh god, that's hard.
No, genuinely. Dion just recently taught me about the running your hands through warm water technique.
So gamers, if you want to get your hands, less tense, apparently if you run some hot water on it, it makes it real nice. Your muscles get nice and loose. Get everything going, get the blood flowing.
Yes, I was doing awful. It was, I think we were playing yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I was just unfocused, not doing well at all. And then I was like, you know what, Dion, I'm gonna try the warm water technique. Yes, it is, and I did. And the next round, I go as Reina, and
she popped off top right.
I did. I won match MVP, and we won that game. I was like, okay, I see how it is. This goes good. Okay, this works. So yeah, it's a really good little trick. Just if you feel like your hands are cold or nervous or anything like that, run your hands through some warm water. It might work. We're kind of just bummed right now for 100 Thieves, and even
especially 100 Thieves.
Yeah, especially 100 Thieves. Like their tweets right after that game. Oh my
Cryo cried after they lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like you can see I'm crying.
It is rough seeing those players cry. Like my heart just breaks for them, and I just get emotional seeing them cry. I can only imagine how many what emotions they must be going through in the moment. Dion, didn't like the second day after Sentinels lost too?
Yeah, they lost a crew. They lost a crew that was on fire.
Yup.
That's
and then
nuts.
there's this whole discussion too about if Tens is gonna stay on set.
If he's gonna stay. If Marv is gonna stay on the team.
Oh, they're talking about Marv too?
Yeah, because apparently only Zekin and Pankata and Saucy, I think they're the only ones that have like 2-year contracts.
Whoa.
And Marvin's Tens has like a 1-year contract.
That's upsetting.
They'll probably re-sign Tens though. Like, let's be real. He's too popping.
So. Dion and I are huge Tens fans.
I love Tens. He got me into Valorant. So.
Honestly, he got me into like paying attention to pro Valorant players, and it's just he's so good. So I hope things work out for him, and I hope things work out for the people that are currently on the 100 Thieves teams, because that was really hard to see Cryo cry.
Preach.
At the end, I know like some of them played in the offline TV Valorant match tournament thingy that happened recently, and they looked like they had fun. So I'm like, I hope they get to participate and stuff like this. That whole event looked fun, honestly. Yeah, it was. And I'm like, you know what? I think like having pro players sign up for stuff like this is a nice little break for them, but also an opportunity out of a sort of super stressful environment. Give them an opportunity to showcase their skills.
That's actually like, it's funny you say that, because that's actually like a main problem that's going on in Valorant right now.
Really?
But there's like no off-season events. That's why people are like kind of getting dropped, and like teams are just kind of bailing out, especially in tier 2, because like there's nothing they can do right now. Like tier 2 has nothing right now for like 6-7 months.
Wow.
Until like the next circuit comes back.
Well, Cryo was on a winning streak in that little like off-season tournament thing with offline TV. So I hope this was like a great opportunity for him to showcase. Asuna did really good too. Tens did really, like, he performed really well. His teams just didn't. And there's only so much you could do to carry your team.
He's only one man, you know?
He is, exactly. He's only one man. But yeah, it was a great, like, all the pro players I think that participated in that did really, really good. Tarek participated in it too. That was really fun to see him play. Instead of just be a moderator, instead of just chat, you know, on his streams.
Tarek's always a good time to watch.
He is. Tarek's always a good time to watch. But yeah.
He dropped 40 in one of the games, I think.
He did.
He was popping off.
He was popping off. He was doing great. He was trying his best, I think, even if he didn't win, he was trying his best to like keep his like kill streak and everything super high. And he did really well. So yeah, it was really fun to see, and I hope there are more pro players that get to participate in stuff like that, and there are more off-season games just to give them a bit of a less stressful environment, and also
need more fun events, guys. Come on, bring them out.
Exactly, fun events. Like we enjoyed watching them too. That's the thing that was like really fun about that. I'm sure it wasn't just like fun for them to play in, but it also like for us as an audience just to watch them have fun in it. Like it was really enjoyable to see.
Especially the knife fights. The knife fights were the best part.
God, yes, the knife fight, because they were just like so random. You just go up to them.
They actually started getting really strategic with them.
They did. I didn't expect that. That was something I was like, whoa.
Tarek was so like, all right, guys, we gotta get a little try hard for this.
Exactly. I did not expect to see that on Valorant, so that was like really fun to watch and see. But yeah, we managed to come back to talk about esports. Hopefully, as you know, in the next month, the Champions takes place, we continue to see some good dubs and see players have their skills showcased. And when does that time take place, Dion, for pro players to either like get recontracted or potentially taken by new other teams?
So when's the end date of Masters or Champions?
August 26th.
Okay, 26th. I think it's like a little period, like right out there, like a month or two.
Whoa.
Like a brief period to where like it's like, all right, guys, you can, you know, free game, do whatever you want.
Wow.
People are start switching out and stuff.
That's
I don't
amazing.
think they'll announce it until like maybe later on to like kind of keep it on the wraps so like they can practice with them and stuff.
Okay, well, we're gonna keep an eye on that. Dion and I.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know about that.
Yes.
That's just gonna be crazy.
Love it. Final thoughts, anyone?
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of big stuff happening over for Riot in the esports community.
Yes.
Seems like Riot's goal is they really want to become a big esports company. And it seems like they're doing great, and they're gonna keep doing great with that, hopefully, as long as they avoid controversy.
Crossing our fingers.
Perfect.
Oh
Yeah,
my
seriously.
gosh, yeah. There's so many.
Oh my
companies
goodness,
that
a
have-
non-toxic, loving gaming community. Ooh.
What?
We can only hope for it, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think that's it for today, friends.
Yes.
Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and comment letting us know what topics you would like for us
Make sure
to
you
cover
like
in the
button.
future. Yes, hit that like button too, and follow each of us on our socials or streaming platforms if you'd like to keep up with each of us. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your week, and thank you for tuning in, Power Creeps.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.